Hello guys and welcome to Advent 2017.
Because I can't be Santa without my little elf.
So, here is my little elf. This is Midnight, our mine and Amber's cat. She might be in some of the Advent videos. She lives with me, so yeah, she can just run off, play with the rubbish, whatever she wants to do. Alright, so, it's Advent 2017. To be honest, I wasn't even sure if I was going to do it this year. I was a bit 50-50, I couldn't think of any ideas. People kept asking me, Midnight, I told you to get off the rubbish, get off my sack of toys. So, yeah, I got in a bit of a, I was a bit like, people were asking me, are you going to do it this year? I am not. Have you got any ideas? What ideas are you doing? I'm going to do it. And I was like, I don't have any ideas, basically. So, I do have now ideas, and I am now doing Advent. So, Advent 2017, it's day one. We are kicking it off with, well, I'm going to be listing my favourite Christmas Doctor Who episodes. This paper's annoying me. Alright, so, I'm going to do my top 5 favourite Christmas Doctor Who episodes. Okay, so, at number 5 we have A Christmas Carol. It was written by Stephen Moffat and directed by Toby Haynes. And basically this is the synopsis. A space liner containing 4,000 people and Amy and Rory are on their honeymoon. Gets caught in an electrified cloud. And you know, it's a bit of a twist. Anyway, so the Doctor is summoned by Amy, lands on the planet beneath and discovers that the atmosphere is controlled by a mysteriously Kazan Sardic, which was played by Michael Gambon, of course. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he's dead now. I don't know. I'm not sure. Correct me in the comments if he's not. Yeah, who refuses to let the Doctor safely land. The Doctor travels back to Kazaran's youth and attempts to alter his past to make him kinder, spending time adventuring with young Kazaran and Kazran, and a young woman named Abigail, played by Catherine Jenkins in the episode, who was released from a cryogenic chamber as her singing abilities calm the sharks which occupy the atmosphere, which is quite weird, but it's cool. It was a good episode. However, Abigail was suffering from an incurable disease. As Kazran grows up, bitter that she cannot be let out again or she will die. But the Doctor shows Kazran's younger self what he would become, and he decides to release the ship. Unfortunately, Kazran's personality has changed too much for the atmosphere controls to recognise him, and the Doctor must convince Kazran to release Abigail so she can sing and calm the atmosphere and the two enjoy their last time together. It's a sad episode, but it's a romantic, it's a bit of a twist on Charles Dickens' obviously A Christmas Carol. It's a bit of a twist on that episode, and it is a very sad episode, but it is altogether a good episode, so that is why it got number 5 on my list. Anyway, so number 4. At number 4 we have an episode I'm surprised I even listed on here, but it's in fact Last Christmas. Obviously, it was a good episode, but it was a complete rip-off of Alien, let's be honest. So it was written by Stephen Moffat and directed by Paul Wilmshurst. So basically this is the synopsis. Clara is awakened and discovers Santa Claus on her rooftop. As she tries to deny his existence, the Doctor arrives and takes her away in the TARDIS. At the North Pole, a group of scientists work on trying to save their fellow base personnel who have been taken over by crab-like creatures, which were obviously the facehuggers. The Doctor and Clara arrive at the base and come under attack from crabs, only to be rescued by Santa. The Doctor realises the creatures are dream crabs, alien crabs that induce a dream state while devouring a person's brain. The Doctor realises everyone is in a dream, with Santa being a part of it. They escape when they dream that Santa is flying them home, one by one. They wake up and their crabs die. That's weird. They have crabs. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, until only Clara is left, the Doctor awakens and removes the crab from Clara, only to discover that it has been 62 years for her since they last met. Santa appears and the Doctor realises he is still dreaming. Back in reality, the Doctor finds Clara at her normal age and asks Clara if he wants to rejoin him aboard the TARDIS. She accepts. So basically, obviously that episode was originally supposed to be Jenna Coleman's last episode. So when she wakes up at the age of 62, that was supposed to be her end. I think she was supposed to die there as an old woman. Obviously, she decided to do another series. Well, she did, yeah, series 9. So she decided to do series 9. Anyway, so at number 3, I've got a more recent one. And one of my personal favourites, I ain't gonna lie. And it's The Time of the Doctor. Obviously, it's one of my favourite episodes because it ends the 11th Doctor's era. It tied everything up. It's written by Stephen Moffat and written and directed by Jamie Payne. So the synopsis is: a message echoing through time and space emits from the farming town of Christmas on the planet Trenzalore, where a prophecy states the Doctor will spend the last of his years with the help from the papal mainframe. The Doctor and Clara travel to the village and discover that the message is being sent from Gallifrey by the Time Lords. Obviously, this continued on from the 50th anniversary in 2013. Yeah, so it's been sent by the Clara. Sending Clara home, he proceeds to spend hundreds of years fighting and defending Trenzalore against hordes of aliens determined to prevent the Time Lords from returning. Clara returns to find the Daleks are the last remaining aliens, and that the Doctor has fought for so long with no more regenerations that he is in the cusp of dying of old age. As the Doctor faces his last stand, Clara convinces the Time Lords to give the Doctor a new regeneration cycle. The Doctor begins to regenerate, destroying the Daleks and ending the war. Clara returns to the TARDIS to find the Doctor about to finish his regeneration. After vowing to remember the incarnation he was and hallucinating a final goodbye to Amy Pond, he finally regenerates into the 12th Doctor and the TARDIS suddenly begins crashing. So it's one of my personal favourites purely because it's Matt Smith's era, it ends Matt Smith, and I just loved the episode. I loved the way it played out. I loved how everything fitted together, and I'm not going to lie, it was a really good episode. So, on to number 2. My top 2 now. This is rather an old one, but it is regarded as one of the best Christmas specials of Doctor Who, I think, and that's why I think it deserved number 2. So at number 2 I have Voyage of the Damned, and obviously it has been quite a long time. It's featured David Tennant as the Doctor and Kylie Minogue and Astrid. So the episode was written by Russell T Davies and directed by James Strong. So here is the synopsis. The Doctor finds his TARDIS colliding with an interstellar replica of the famous ocean liner Titanic, orbiting present-day Earth during a Christmas party with the help from the waitress named Astrid, played by Kylie Minogue. As several passengers, the Doctor must take on an enemy called the Heavenly Host, and the lives of the Titanic crew and those of Earth are in danger. The angels have been tasked with killing everyone aboard and crashing the space liner into Earth. The reason why is not obvious, though the ship's owner, Max Capricorn, has his reasons. Can the Doctor stop the Christmas Inferno? Now, on to number 1. So, for my all-time favourite Christmas special of Doctor Who, we have an episode I'm sure you guys will agree should be number 1. Obviously, technically, it is 2 episodes, but it is technically one story. And that is, of course, The End of Time. Written by Russell T Davies and directed by Iris Lin, we have The End of Time. The Doctor learns from the view that the Master is returning. A cult of the Master has resurrected him, using a ring dropped at the end of the last of the Time Lords. But Lucy Saxon sabotages the processes, causing the Master to experience intense hunger and energy expenditure, which will also give him powers beyond those of other Time Lords. In his investigations, the Doctor meets up with Wilfred Mott, Bernard Cribbis of course, and they both travel to the Naismith Institute, where they have established to repair an alien immortality gate. However, the Master uses the gate to rewrite the DNA of all humans on the planet as his own, to make the Supreme Master Race, creating a planet. Donna Noble and Wilf are shielded from this, and far across the galaxy, Rassilon heralds the return of Gallifrey and the end of time itself. So yeah guys, that's my number 1 pick for the best Christmas specials of all time. My kitty is trying to get away, but she's my little elf. Hey, get back here. Anyway, so obviously this is the end of the video. That's my top 5 favourite Doctor Who Christmas special episodes. This is the bit where I'm like, okay, so, and the random subscriber shout out for today goes to, well, I tricked you all this year. There is no random subscriber shout out because I do it every year and I feel like it doesn't get the impact I wanted it to. Shout outs are ridiculous now. No one gives a shout out these days. So, this year, I want all of my subscribers to turn on my post notifications, and when you've done that, I want you to go down to the bottom of this video or the next video or whatever and comment notifications on or done or whatever, so I know you've got your notifications on. Just so that, this is just how I want you to enter. I know you've turned them on anyway, but just so I know that you've entered. And once you've entered, you will then be entered into a chance which I will draw on Christmas Day in the vlog. Obviously Christmas Day is always going to be a vlog. I don't do a video on Christmas Day. It will always be a vlog. It will be a segment of the vlog on Christmas Day. So on Christmas Day you will I'll pick out one of those people that have turned my notifications to win £10 worth of merch to my merch store. The link to my store is in the description below. It is the doc11th.digijam.com. There's some cool merch in there. There's some t-shirts with my logo in. There's some bags with my logo on. There's some cups with my logo on. There's my logo but with like an inverted different printed colour type thing, 2-tone image. So there's some cool stuff on there. There's a cap with my logo on. There's mugs, there is bags, there is t-shirts, and now more recently hoodies with all that on. So yeah, definitely go check that out. So don't forget to turn on my notifications, comment when it's done, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now guys. Goodbye.